There is a program to help qualified veterans become entrepreneurs. Welcome to part 2 of the VR&E series. This is Jason Birds, your host. Let's get into it. As previously mentioned in my last VR&E video, in order to be eligible for VR&E, all of these must be true. You did not receive a dishonorable discharge, and you have a service-connected disability rating of at least 10% or more from the VA. After being accepted to the VR&E program, you will meet with your VRC, your Veteran Rehabilitation Counselor. You and your VRC will meet together to discuss your rehabilitation plan and what track may be the best for you and your needs. Today, let's discuss the self-employment track within Veteran Rehabilitation and Employment. If you're a service member or a veteran with a service-connected disability and employment barrier who has the strong desire, skills, and drive to run a successful business, you may be interested in the self-employment track. You may be eligible for these benefits if you are a service member or veteran with a service-connected disability, and you meet all the requirements listed below. You have an employment barrier or handicap, and you're enrolled in VR&E, and you have a service-connected disability that makes it hard for you to prepare for, obtain, and maintain suitable employment. Like I've said previously, VR&E is all about accommodating your service-connected disabilities. If you are currently in a line of work that exacerbates those service-connected disabilities, this program is for you. And if you want to start your own business, become self-employed and an entrepreneur, this track is for you. What this track is not for is for veterans who just think that starting a business would be fun, yet they have no idea or experience in a line of work or industry that they think that they want to start a business in. Your VRC is going to want to see justification for you to start a business in the industry of your choice. You must be able to justify your business plan from the perspective of your service-connected disabilities and your life experiences. So just because you saw a TikTok about starting an e-commerce brand and making millions of dollars, and yet you have no experience in doing that, doesn't mean that your VRC is going to automatically back up that desire. You have to be able to justify it through things that you have done in the past, whether it be works or hobbies. They have to be able to see that you have a reasonable level of experience, drive, and knowledge in that industry and in that line of work. For instance, if you mowed lawns and ran a landscape business or worked for somebody else that did landscaping before you joined the military, and now that you're out and you have a service-connected disability, you would like to go back to that for the nostalgia, the peacefulness of just mowing lawns and working outside, then you could further justify the need for starting a business in landscaping because, one, you've done it before, you've shown interest in it, and you've shown the ability to do so. As with any VR&E track, it is absolutely critical for you to make the VRC's job as easy as possible. As a general rule of thumb in life, if you want something from somebody, make it easy for them to say yes. This is especially true with your VRC in establishing your self-employment goals. The more research and preparation you do prior to meeting with your VRC, the better the meeting will go. You have no idea where to begin? That's okay. Bring them your why. Write out your vision for the business, resources you are reasonably going to need to start the business, and education and resources you will most likely need to learn in order to get your business off the ground. Absolutely anything is better than showing up empty-handed for these meetings. Through the VR&E self-employment track, you will be eligible for benefits like coordination services and help with developing a proposed business plan, analysis of your business concept, training in small business operations, marketing, and finances, guidance in getting the right resources to implement your business plan. After developing your business plan, your VRC will review it and evaluate whether the self-employment and proposed business are viable options. Now, obviously, with programs like VR&E, there are tens of millions of dollars in government funding. However, the VA isn't really in the business of handing out checks to veterans for their business startup costs. But the role of the VRC and VR&E as a whole is to get disabled veterans into strong jobs or into self-employment that is going to prevent the further exacerbation of their service-connected disabilities. This means there are tremendous opportunities to acquire the necessary resources tools, and equipment to get your business off the ground. Most businesses these days need basic office materials to get their companies off the ground. These things may include printers, computers, pens, paper, and things of that nature in order to run the administrative part of the business. If your business has specialty need for equipment, there is absolutely opportunity for the VR&E program to assist in the acquisition of those materials. But I feel like I have to say this because so many people want to take advantage of every little thing out there, that if you don't truly need the equipment and material, don't go out there and try to squeeze the VA for all they're worth. This isn't a cash grab or an effort to get free stuff from the VA. This program is to help those eligible to become independent in a way that does not exacerbate their service-connected disabilities. This is meant to be an introduction to VR&E and the self-employment track to help you know where to begin for the next stage of your research. As with anything within the VA and the military, it only helps to know the rules and regulations in regards to any benefit or program out there. The more you understand the rules and regulations in regard to this benefit especially, the more you will be able to get out of this program. So definitely check out the link below in order to further understand and read through that regulation. Before you go, check out my last video on VR&E, the first track in what I call GI Bill 2.0. Because if you've got a long track of education ahead of you, then that is going to definitely be something that you want to take advantage of. With all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.